What's the dog's name? Tell me the dog's name.
Sky?
Skylar. That was clear as day.
That was a girl.
Oh,
that was a female. Oh, that's great. That was a
Audio
female
check
voice.
Skylar.
There's absolutely no way on an AM radio station you're going to catch that name.
It's an unusual name.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking you to a house located in Southern California. We were called out there due to paranormal activity. They were just curious to what's going on. There were reports of cabinet doors opening, things moving, items disappearing, reappearing. Common nature of a poltergeist. They wanted to make sure and double check it wasn't malevolent or anything evil. What we found out, it was a family member. But as far as the location, we're not going to disclose that, so don't even ask. But what we did use was what they call Sony ICD-25. It's a voice recorder that's known to pick up paranormal voices or ghost voices. And then we used a radio suite, checked it that way, and then we used the Angel Box, which is identified as a type of portal device for communication, direct communication. And also what was reported was, that caught our attention, was the dog was following things around the house and whatnot and was picking up on this entity. So when we did our review and our investigation, we found out that it was playing with the dog and giving it snacks and whatnot, and that's why the cabinet doors were opening. We come to find out that's where the treats and the snacks were. But for more details, check out the video. Leave comments in the box below, and thanks for watching. Alright, doing a baseline reading at a residential area. Doing a baseline on the EMF field. And then the basic, what we did find over here is an antique or silver or china set thing. EMF is spiking up in the hundreds, 120s, steady. It's been handed down through the family over 100 years. You can see it drops away from it. Over here is another antique table handed down. More high EMF fields in the hundreds. That's a family piece of furniture handed down as well. In this house we have a dog chasing a ball. They're chasing toys and the toys disappear. Walking through the house, disembodied footsteps. Cabinet doors in the kitchen opening and closing. And then it seems to be probably a family member attachment to furniture or something, or to a person here. So it's not malevolent, nothing evil happening here. But we're gonna do a couple sessions, spirit box, angel box, radio waves, all that, voice recorders, and see what we get, see who comes through, if it's a family member or if it's just a transient spirit coming through. History on the grounds itself, there's only been 4 documented deaths on the property, not in this specific area. There was a head-on collision down the street, which is irrelevant because that was recent. There was a fatality within 2,000 feet of here, but that's ruled out. So here we go. Alright, so what we have here is a Periscope 360. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. And then On the table we have the ring box set up just in case something's traveling through the hallway. Just so you guys know ahead of time what we're going to be watching. That's pretty much the only monitoring we have up. We'll set up a few of these.
Yeah, when I was doing research, I noticed a lot of
motion balls, trigger
like the last
trigger
couple of years.
objects.
Like it didn't used to be so bad, but the car crashes and a lot of. It's crazy.
Oh, we're pushing up, what's that car?
So we're recording right here. It's good to go. Vibration itself should do it.
Same line TV and so much better. YouTube TV, try it free.
See this on the mic picked up on the camera.
So right here.
Is it lighting up?
Don't want this out. Just so
Those are people out that couldn't get in?
Yeah, I'm here at rock or move.
It's basically set up I talked about, right? So it takes a lot.
Yeah.
Or something moves it.
Yeah, something touched it, pushed this one.
Yeah.
We have one here, there, and hallway, one right here.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to have that one seen, yeah.
Vibration?
Yeah. Sometimes cycles in the light up.
When something touches them, they light up.
If it moves, something vibrates, it'll light up. Video checked out.
Yeah.
Next to the angel box. Is that recording?
Yeah, it's recorded.
It keeps going
And
on.
audio
It's
recording.
lighting up a lot. I didn't know who I bought.
Did you get that from somewhere? or-
Yeah, well, we got it from, where were they
Battery's
from?
dead.
The Buddha? That home store?
Oh, okay. So
It's
it's
a home store.
That could be the battery. Swap it out. Find out real quick.
Well, obviously it's not a battery.
That one's going off.
that one's going on.
Video check that one. Well, whatever it is, Michael.
What is it?
The one in the hallway just went off.
The ball.
That grandpa picks up electromagnetic force too.
Pretty cool. I'm
Right?
gonna excited.
So it's not the batteries that going off somewhere.
Yeah, see, the REM pod you within a certain.
You have to touch it.
This one.
So do the spirits know? Like, would it know that you're doing this and kind of like stay away from it or touch it or
Yeah.
interested in it?
Well, we asked them to.
Well, yeah, but typically when it's an intelligent spirit, doesn't haunt you, they see what we're doing.
We'll tell them to move it or something. Or else. Move it.
And that's how you know you get intelligent responses.
These pick up motion and vibration. This picks up electromagnetic fields and tracks it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll literally light up and follow it if it's close by. If it's creating energy. And then same thing with the REM pod. Where something touches it or comes near it, you can see
And
the
so what do
distance.
the green and red lights mean on the periscope?
It's,
The red is directly into it, and you got yellow and green, so it'll tell you exactly what direction it's picking it up from. And if it moves, it'll literally sit there and follow it.
Sure.
so we're gonna start with audio.
I guess so.
Do you turn the TV down or?
Probably a little bit.
No, turn it down.
We're here to talk with you. If you can, tell us your name. Let us know who you are.
Do you like interacting with the dog and stuff? We're told that she might be picking you guys up. So you guys can let us know you're here. That would be awesome. Right when you hear what I'm not gonna say what it sounds like, but.
I heard Joe coming through real quick.
But it sounds like a woman.
Right after I said, tell us your name.
Joe.
But it has a woman's tone to it.
You want to hear it? Right after I say, tell me your name, you can hear it clearly, Joe, or something like that. You can hear it too.
Yes!
You hear that?
Wow!
Hear the difference in
Yes!
the voice? It's usually like a light whisper.
Joe,
That's real quick.
To me, it has a woman's tone to it.
In the beginning, you hear it, chop, 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 and then it sounds like I like playing with the animal, with the dog or something like that. I don't know.
You have to redo it.
I kind of caught that.
I heard the I just thought it was recording.
Sounds like
I
you're barking.
like the dog.
I like the dog.
I like the dog.
It says I like the dog.
I got to call somebody.
So we can catch this.
So now I
son
know
of
it's
a-
playing the dog. She's
Okay.
going, she just.
Check that microphone, see if it's green.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on.
It's in the middle position. Nah, I don't know.
So also the third one, it might change the frequency when I upload it to the computer. It might change the frequency to where I can hear it right.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, we
Them
got,
ask questions.
got motion sensors going off. I'm putting my elbow here. That sets that one off for sure. But that one just
There's
went
no
off.
reason for that one to
And
go.
earlier this one was going off and nobody was next to the table. We got one right behind you, hasn't went off yet. No, it'll light up that whole thing
I
because
know,
of the
but I
glass
don't-
will reflect.
Yeah, that whole cabinet looked like a disco.
So we got
So we have Joe.
Joe.
Is there anybody else?
Well, we're asked. We'll
yeah,
see.
That's what we're gonna find out.
this is just baseline. What we do is what they call disembodied voices, or the frequencies this recorder one picks up on, because it doesn't pick up the voice. What it does, the microphone, the magnetics in the microphone is what it's picking up.
It's picking up the distortion.
Yeah.
Or it'll be a low frequency where we can't hear it, but when we play it back, it changes the frequency level to where we can hear it. So that's the point of that. And then we're gonna use the Angel Box. That's a program that'll pick up the frequencies to our phone, which are different frequencies. And you'll be able to hear it through that, and they'll be able to hear us because it's like a broadcasting system.
Right.
But it has audio. It's chopped up in reverse, so we shouldn't hear anything coming through that's relevant about any words that we know. So if you hear a conversation, somebody saying something that we can understand, they've changed the audio on that to where the phone, the program itself will change the audio and use the audio banks to complete that word. It's like when you use Google.
The spell correct, the autocorrect.
No, like when you what is that Google? When you not translate, when you hit the speaker to speak into it, and it'll type out for you.
Yeah.
Like for messaging or whatnot, or like in your text messaging, you hit the speaker, you type or say it, type it out.
Right.
Pretty much the same thing. It's going to use that audio to use the word banks and enunciations to create that.
To make it
We have one of our programs that's backwards, chopped, and in like 3 different languages. So there's no reason a clear sentence or clear word anything should ever come out of it.
Wow.
And we've had stuff where it's full sentences
Wow.
across because it sweeps the frequencies. So it's like taking a radio dial and going as fast as you can, but it gives out a full clear sentence or.
Yeah, I watch the videos on those all the time. I've been waiting to see the person experience it. I gotta do much, So
Ain't no joke here. We're
What?
legit, 100% real.
And it's weird.
I ain't
It's
supposed to
weird.
make sure to set things up and make it fake.
It's weird too when you're sitting next to it, you can feel the vibration coming off of it.
Yeah.
That's the weird one. That's the one that gets you kind of like,
Like a hair
All
stand
right.
up on your arm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just hope Joe's not too comfortable in here.
Well, look, Joe, you can stay here because I'm moving.
Well, and that's the thing. You say you've seen a portion of one of our videos
Right.
where we go in a completely different mind frame.
Mhm.
Here we're told, just playing with the dog, nothing
Right.
serious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, okay, well,
Yeah.
we'll go at it like we're trying to just have a
Well, I
conversation.
thought it was a little kid because it was so playful. Like it hides her toys. Like her toys are always gone. Like she has a little hiding spot underneath the bed, which we discovered where my slippers are, bone, she has it. But then we bought her an orange ball and we
And
bought
it
her
could still be a
toys.
little kid.
I think because she
Yeah.
hides her toys, and then the other ones will come up.
Even my
like
stuff will go missing too, and then I'll go back to look at it and see.
and it's there.
Have you ever asked for your stuff back?
No,
That's
I
what
was
you're
like,
supposed to
I think I'm
do.
getting. I'm like, I think I'm getting old. I know I put this here. I know I put it here.
It sounds crazy,
Yeah.
but I grew up in a this is why I do this.
And I have it
Because my dad moved us into a house and my dad, the landlord, he's like, the house is haunted. And my dad goes, well, as long as they don't eat much. And he didn't believe it. Like my dad was like, I don't believe in that crap until
Right.
stuff started happening.
Yeah.
And there were children in that house,
Mhm.
and they loved to take things. And I figured out after so much of it, like getting fed up, like especially when
Right.
you're supposed to leave, and you put your keys down
And
on
you
the
can't find
table,
keys. Mhm.
they're gone.
Right.
And you're searching everywhere. You think you're crazy because you know you left them there and
Right.
they're gone. Well, I learned you have to stop everything and ask for your stuff back.
Mhm.
And be like, I have to go, like just real stern.
Right.
I have to leave.
I'm not
I need my
saying
stuff
things
back.
out loud, so
Please
that
give me
won't
my stuff
contaminate
back.
the audio,
And
but those are the four
I would
best
walk
songs
away
out
and
there.
then come back and my stuff would be
Aliens
right
all
there.
listening
Yeah.
to
So it's just like,
None of them are
it's just
good.
like dealing with regular people. You have to stand your ground.
Right.
Because if you don't stand your ground and you show fear,
Yeah.
that's when they pick on you.
Mhm.
And they feed off that.
We're gonna go for some more questions. You got yours in your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What's the dog's name?
Skyla.
Okay. Okay. Why are you here in this building, in this house?
Can you say the dog's name for me? I'd like to know if you know her name or not.
Is that like the end of your word?
Hmm?
I think he did say her name.
There was something right at the end.
Yeah, it was right at
There's
the end.
something in the middle, like a whole
Yeah.
sentence. There. You ready? Do you like playing with the dog?
If you do, can you actually go grab one of her toys and move it into the hallway for us? Or just move it around the room for us?
Do something else. It works sometimes. If you can hear us and you're here, knock on the walls. Let us know you're here. That didn't work.
Do you like room with
Okay.
No, not from that one.
Where is she? Go to the bathroom.
So,
We should let her in. See
Well,
if it.
actually,
Well, she's up
her toy is at the door.
inside or outside?
Outside the door, but it's right at the door. She was just laying there. Stay.
So one of her toys. Oh.
Get out!
Oh, there's that pity whiptail.
Sit, mommy. Sit. Relax.
A year old, she's a beefy.
Oh.
She's not because her toy is at the door.
Okay. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Oh.
Bella, relax, girl.
Oh Lord, be sure to not go over your stuff.
Yeah, she's
so
right.
excited.
Let's see if it picks up the activity.
Yeah.
what's Jim? Where's your friend at?
She is so
There's
excited.
your buddy.
Bella, you want a treat?
Oh, she knows it. Give her the bacon.
Floppy ears went right up.
And you're saying,
So she knows what treat means.
which cabinet's normally the one that's open?
Well, that one's the one that's normally open, but her treat jar is over here.
Give me pop.
We keep her treat jar right here.
You're not listening. Sit.
And well, it's funny that it's saying, I like the dog. And
That's the
that's
cat that's open. Yeah, this is her treat jar, her cookies and stuff, and then she got like the bacon.
Yeah, that completely makes sense now.
Yeah.
So that's why the cat.
Yeah.
Look at her.
And
She's,
How easily does it open?
oh, really easy.
no, it has that suction
Tension.
right.
Yeah, sit.
So it actually takes pressure to open too. Hi, girl.
Are you a family member? Are you attached to something in this house?
Since you said you like the dog and you like, from what we're told, playing with the dog's toys, can you move the dog's yarn ball on the countertop right there?
Sometimes you'll hear like, no.
Stop real quick. Right when you asked if it was a family member, listen back. It sounded like I said yes.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
As soon as you said, are you a family member?
Over my voice. Yeah. So I think I got probably just one more question for him.
Do you angel one?
I mean, I'm thinking if they're playing with the dog, possibility, okay, we try indigo off of there. See what indigo might.
Ask them how
trigger.
old they are. Are they a child or are they adult?
Yeah, we got Joe. He sounds like an adult.
Joe would be an adult, but my mom's brother.
Could be.
Okay, so don't give the answer to anything until we review it back. So go ahead, I already got my question then.
How old were you when you died? Why are you here?
You said your name was Joe. Now, who are you related to? You're still talking as you ask the same question. It sounded like someone was talking as you started asking the second part.
I heard someone like 12, maybe, I don't know, when they said that how old were they when they died.
How old were you when you died? Why are you here?
Where was I hearing? Ends in 2.
Yeah.
The last number is 2.
Your name was Joe. Now,
Nope.
Help.
What do you need help with?
Him?
Heaven's not too close. This is gonna pick up anything in this complex, so.
Yeah, so if there's anything else, what it kind of does, kind of draws to it. So a lot of times you'll grab stuff from somewhere else that might have some type of relevance or something, but it said pay attention. Female voice said pay attention.
Does it help again?
All voices here, come to my voice. We're here to communicate.
And just for reassurance, this isn't the negative side, so there's not gonna be anything staying around.
They're not bringing us, they're not coming in here.
Yeah.
All the darker entities aren't allowed at this location. Love, light, peace is welcome.
We're just here to talk, not for anything malevolent. We don't need any of that right now. Find us. So a little bit earlier, we got the name Joe. Can you say your name again to let us know you're listening? Did you hear when I said it's a yes?
I think you just said Joe after that too.
Can you say that one more time so we're sure?
Some of the stuff we won't hear right now or make it out, but when I go through the audio, I go through it really well, like a million times over, just to hear what's going on.
You can separate the wavelengths.
And a lot of this is gibberish and reverse coming through, but once they grab the audio, you'll hear it like clear, like you can understand it.
Joe, can you say your name one more time so we're sure it's you?
I just did.
Exactly what happened.
Say your name, Joe, and why you're here. We heard you on the voice recorders. You can talk using this audio. Come to my voice, stand close to and speak. while you're at it, touch one of these devices in here that are lit up. So we know you're here. Kind of like this. There's one in the hallway and there's one on the counter.
And when you guys say the dog's name? Audio check that. The male voice.
Play ball with Skylar. Skylar, right?
That was a male's voice.
That's how I remember when they said the name.
So who's the one that plays ball with Skylar?
That's me. Female voice. Are you a transient spirit or are you attached to something here?
Transient. Real like.
The female voice.
Almost sounded like a kid.
Followed by dad with the same voice. Why are you here? Where did you come from? What is the lady's name that said that?
If you're actually the spirit that hangs out in the house and plays with the dog, can you name one of the people that live here?
Two distinct voices coming through.
Yeah. It's that male and the woman for sure. What is your purpose for being here? Why are you here?
Two responses.
Yeah, audio check that, especially the male's voice in the background. Did I just say puppy?
A lot of whispers.
The spirit that plays with the dog, are you an adult or a child?
Can you say that again?
Audio check that. Would you like to talk with me? That's what it sounded like that dude said.
That's why we're here.
We would love to talk with you. That's why we're here. Can you tell us why you're here? Once again, the female sounds like a puppy.
Come on, guys, take control of the audio, or prove to us that you're here. Touch one of these devices, open a cabinet door, open a door, knock on the wall. Move something, prove it to us without a reasonable doubt that you're here. Not yet. Move one of these chairs. Move a glass, move a can, move one of these statues. Just to prove that you're here. That's it. We're not here to mean no harm. We're just here to talk.
Why do you need help?
We're spirits.
Yeah, he said a whole sentence there, something like spirits.
Well, it sounded like he laughed when he said we're spirits.
It's not,
It's not he. We're spirits. Like,
Can you
well,
touch the periscope?
Touch this device right here. Make that thing light up. Or push the little ball next to it.
Help with what?
Give us another 5 minutes and we'll run the radio. If time's running short to communicate, if you need help with something, you need to tell us what it is. Are you attached to something? Are you attached to somebody? Or you'd rather stay here? Do you feel comfortable? Let us know what it is. Are any of these spirits on this piece of paper here in this complex? If they are, say their name. On this piece of paper, let me know they're here. Or that you're here. Alright, we're cutting this off. We're going to try something different, see if it helps.
occurrence, then it would make sense that someone's here all the time.
right.
Do you want me to turn the go back into night vision or
No, it's fine.
all the cameras?
So what we're going to check next is radio frequencies. I'll be scanning through the radio so fast that you'll hear bits and pieces, but they're able to manipulate the audio once I'm going a certain speed. And sometimes you'll hear the same voice across like 10, 12 channels. The same response, like a full sentence. This is harder to hear by ear, but on playback it'll be more clear because I can be able to stop it, replay and pause it, and narrow it down. So if you hear something,
I got you. I'll play some bits and pieces.
it's bits and pieces, and sometimes it's bits and pieces of the same voice over a bunch of different radio stations.
So then when you put them together, slow them down, it lets it pick up.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And so first one I'm going to try is the AM frequencies, and then I'm going to change to FM. FM, of course, will have more stuff in it versus the AM. This radio is about 80 years old. If there's any spirits here in this house, come through, let me know your name. Can you tell me the name of the voice we heard earlier? Give us his name on the voice recorder. I'm looking for the name Joe. Tell me Joe.
It's me. Across the 4 station. It's me.
How many spirits are here? You know how clear that was?
One or four?
One resident spirit, a transient spirit. What's that spirit's name? Besides Joe, who else is here? There's a lady here. What's her name? What's the lady's name? Oh, I heard Jessica. Tell me her name loud and clear. What's that?
I heard that twice.
Audio check, Valerie. Can you say that name one more time? Tell me the lady's name.
You heard that. Super
No,
clear.
male's voice into a Skype distorted where they're changing the audio. But the guy didn't say Valerie, you hear the distorted. It's a weird distortion. I don't know if you watch my videos. Like you'll hear it's almost like a digital voice versus a person.
And Valerie's one of the 4 people that died in the complex.
So get that on there. That should be good.
That's why I said I heard it twice, but I didn't repeat it. I made sure I want to hear it come back through. And then the last time was that like the undertone came back through.
If you're the spirit that's here, what are you known to do here? What do you do all the time here?
You heard it? And I go with a long sweep too. And then right there it says she's right. And it was both in the man's voice.
Can you tell us again what do you like to do here? Audio check over like 12 stations, same voice, feed the dog. You leave the snacks out, right? Sometimes.
That stays out all the time in the snacks room.
Okay. I heard that. That was like long.
That's the cat deal. Those are the
Yes. The
Big
cat is up
trees.
where the trees are.
60 years old.
I heard 60.
Joe. Yeah. So, what else? What's the dog's name? Tell me the dog's name.
Sky?
Skylar. That was clear as day.
That was a girl.
Yeah.
That was a female.
Oh, that's great.
That was a
I hear
female
Chuck
voice.
Skylar.
There's absolutely no way on AM radio station you're gonna catch that name.
It's an unusual name.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a high-pitched female voice too.
Tell me one of the names of the people that live here.
Richard.
Did you hear your name?
I heard Tracy and
And
And I heard Richard.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's over an AM station. And that's what we listen for. You know, we ask relevant questions that we know the answers to.
Right.
And if it's a relevant response, that's the intelligent answer. They know what's going on. And it's not malevolent, so that's a plus.
So yes.
That was clear. Usually when they come through, they use the audio from the station, so they'll change it. Because the frequency coming in, it just needs audio with that frequency, so it makes it audible for us to hear, if that makes sense. So everything in life is a frequency, right? Sound, it's all frequency. No voice is really frequency. Even though I don't have a voice box, they just need the voice. And something to pick up the frequency and play it. That's how this works. This is an SOS spirits radio. It's an antique radio. And it works really well. And the antenna
Look at that.
isn't even out. So you get closer
Yeah.
on the AM station. So,
Yeah, if they like hearing this, you guys definitely need to see some of our videos. We have full blown conversations.
So is there a message or something that they give the family or?
yeah. Are you a family member, other than the two spirits that we're getting, are you a family member staying with your family here? Yes, there is. So you hear two different voices.
I heard two different things coming out.
Says yes, there is. So are you a family member? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, there is.
There's somebody that said something was weird. So I don't know if it's their name, but I'll have it checked out. What part of the family, can you name the part of the family you're with that's here? Started to say your name. Tracy. They're going to blow away up?
Yes.
More than twice the third of your name. So it's part of one of your family members here, along with the Joe, and then if he isn't the same guy, or some other guy. Are you here peacefully, or why are you here? Do you have a message? Is there a message you would like to say?
I love you.
You're not.
The last 2 seconds are faint. I love you. Is that your message? I love you?
Where was for him?
There's something else in there. So, I guess that answers the question I was asking. So, verified as family member. Probably a family member and a transient, or 2 family members and a transient, about 3 spirits.
And sometimes when you have family members around, like they can attract other spirits because they're here anyway. So sometimes you'll get the spirit just to come in, and obviously something like your dog. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, at the same time, if it is a family member, you were saying you'll be in your room and she'll be looking around and stuff like that.
Right. Like they're like right over me or whatever.
Yeah, they can be checking on you. I had this experience when I was a kid. That I was about 13 years old and I saw my grandma for the very first time. She died 2 months before I was born.
Right.
Or 2 months after I was born. I never got to meet her.
Right.
And laying in the room one night and I hear footsteps coming upstairs in her condo at the time. And I see a figure walk down our hallway, look at my parents' bedroom, look at my bedroom, and obviously, well, not my bedroom, my brother's bedroom, and I'm laying there like, who is this dude? Everyone's here. And the figure does the same thing, goes in my room, looks in the door, looks down, because me and my brother shared a bunk bed.
Right.
So she looked down,
So it's trapped.
smiled at me, backed up, walked up.
I walked out.
And I see, I get it now. The next day, my uncle had come over. He lived right across the street from us. He starts telling my mom about how he had this dream that his mom was walking through his house, checking each bedroom. Turns out my dad was awake too. He goes, yeah, mom stood at the foot of the bed. I watched it happen. And it was just, she was just checking in.
Wow.
So I mean, it's very possible if the dog's seen someone checking in the rooms and moving around this thing.
Do you want that's kind of back in? Or?
You know, it could be a family just checking in.
Right.
You know, oh, everything's cool. All right, cool.
Right.
You know.
I always felt it was my mom.
I mean, it very well could be just because we didn't get a name, an exact name for who possibly the family member is. So it could very well be your mother, your sister.
Hello.
You know, your uncle, anything like that. It could be anybody.
Right.
So, I mean, it sounds there's nothing bad behind it.